Thank you for joining me for this quick guide to the practice tool in League of Legends.
What did I just do? Oh.
This practice tool will be released on the next patch, so it should be sometime within the next 2 weeks. There are a couple of great points we'll want to cover, so without further ado, let's get started, and we'll have you doing the Beyblade and every animation cancel Riven has to offer in no time. Okie dokie, so when you first load into the game, you'll get on the left-hand side a series of buttons. Starting from the top down, we have the first one, which is refreshing cooldowns. Now, this can be done by pressing Shift X. Refreshing cooldowns will mean that any abilities that you have on cooldown at the time will be automatically refreshed after 1 second. Next, we have Auto Refresh HP. That means periodically you'll be given chunks of health back. You can do this by pressing the button or by pressing Shift Z. Next, we have Auto Restore Resource, which will periodically restore your resource. You can activate this by pressing Shift C. Next, we've got Add Gold. And this can be done by pressing Shift T, and it will give 10,000 gold to your character. Next, Level Up. Press it as many times as you want to level up. You can activate this by pressing Shift Y. Next, Lock XP. This is perfect when you're trying to test out fighting Baron or fighting Dragon. It's really good for making sure that your character stays at a certain level so you can do some experiments. You can activate this by pressing Shift U. Alright, you thought Kassadin had some stupid mobility, check this out, son. Teleport. This will blink you anywhere on the map. You can also use it on your minimap as well, and you can activate this by pressing Shift S. Next, Revive. Pretty self-explanatory. If you end up dying, it just respawns you back at the fountain. You can press Shift V for this. Turret Invincibility. Shift H. This is going to make all the turrets invincible. It's perfect for making the game stall as long as you want without anything getting particularly out of control. You can just sit back, relax, and experiment with the mechanics you're working on. Disable or enable turret fire. Shift G. I'm not sure what I would want this for in the practice tool, but, I'm glad it's there. Enable or disable minion spawn. Great if you just want to stall a game, or you need those pesky little fellas out of your way while you're practicing. No problem, this is for you. Control Shift I. It'll immediately despawn or allow minions to spawn. Fast forward game by 30 seconds. This is perfect if you need to get the game to the point where the jungle spawns and you want your smite up and all the cooldowns and everything set in the natural environment it would be if you want to run through some jungle paths. You can also use this to jump to the point when something in particular would spawn, for example, the Baron. Now, unfortunately, there isn't a spawn Baron button, but Riot already said they plan on adding features that aren't there and that it's not complete yet, which is fine. I appreciate the time and work that went into this as it is so far. Messed up in a ranked game? Just want to reset? Sorry, you can't do that. But you can do that in practice mode. Control Shift P. This is perfect if you want to get your towers back or just want to start over with a jungle path you're testing on. So I'm pretty happy this showed up in the practice tool. Very useful. Spawn Enemy Target Dummy. Haven't killed enough Teemos this season? Too bad, you won't be killing these either. But you could spawn them by pressing Shift B. This is an excellent feature, and it's personally my favorite, and it's probably the most useful. It'll spawn an enemy target dummy, which you can practice your abilities on, and it will act, for the most part, like a champion. Next, we have Spawn Allied Target Dummy. Pretty similar. It'll just spawn an ally, which you can practice using your friendly skills on. Shift N. Next, we've got Clear Target Dummies. Now, this will despawn any target dummies you've laid on the map anywhere. Okie dokie, we've got Spawn Jungle here. Control Shift J. You can use this to respawn the jungle and get everything started over again there. After that, we've got Spawn Jungle Plants, which is Alt Shift J, and then Spawn Dragon, specifically the Cloud Drake. That's going to be Shift J. Spawn Mountain Drake, Spawn Infernal Drake, Spawn Ocean Drake, and Spawn Elder Drake. So now that you've gotten the rundown on the basic functions for the practice tool, you're ready to hop on in and start honing your skills. Now, my initial thoughts on the practice tool are downright excellent, and I'm very pleased. A couple of things are missing. For instance, there should be a spawn Rift Herald, and there should be a spawn Baron. For me personally, I did run into a couple of glitches, for example, with the target dummies. So do watch out for those. But there you have it, and I can't wait for this to go live because it's going to be awesome. So, leave a like and share if you want to let your friends know how to work the practice tool and what it has to offer, and comment below the first mechanics you intend on practicing once this goes live. And before I go, I leave you with my favorite shenanigans.
That seems very entertaining. Oh my god! Kill him! Kill him!
Thanks a bunch for watching, and you guys have an awesome day out on the Rift.